Hello, folks. I'm the Red. This is Terra Invicta, and last we left off, our Earth Interceptor fleet here managed to get their first win. I don't know. I think all I have to do is have them sit at home base for them to repair this damage. Well, not even specifically home base as much as any facility, and I'm gonna zoom out. Those engines are loud, even when they're not actually firing, apparently. But yeah, the interceptors managed to get their win. We managed to get some bases. Some of our bases are really starting to build out their orbital cores. We're getting close to managing to build the I forget what they're called, the operation centers that give us mission control in space, and that'll really let things start snowballing. It may have seemed strange if you think about it that immediately after that fight where we won, with very little damage, actually no damage to the front of our ships, but I still, immediately after we won, I went and rebuilt the Reapers. Redesigned the Reapers, not rebuilt. We haven't actually touched the existing ones, we just redesigned them for the future. I will say the reason for that is purely because I think the fact that we didn't take damage was largely just a fluke. I think we just got a lucky hit on the opponent's cannons early on into the fight, took the cannons out, and then just managed to coast along. I will say there's actually a significant difference between these two. We've got the 6 Nerva drives here. That's not the thing I wanted. And if I look at this, it's really side armor that's increasing the weight, isn't it? That side armor is doing a lot. But I think genuinely even just one bit of side armor may be enough to save us from... If we were fighting the aliens, I would say probably drop the armor entirely. Just maybe the nose armor, yes, but drop the side armor entirely, because one tick of armor is not going to do enough against any kind of alien weapon. But we're not fighting the aliens as the servants. We are purely fighting our fellow humans. So we gotta close this. Well, let's tech time. Time was ticking along, actually. Oh, Axel, you made a good chunk of money. Thank you. Yes, there we go. The Earth Interceptors have been repaired. We might...
Target lost. We couldn't get them.
We might... I'm gonna have you...
Things are going off.
I'm gonna have you switch to... Fission reactor has been damaged. Which, okay. We're gonna have to just rebuild it. We're getting all kinds of damages because we're over our mission control. But
we've moved the needle.
But we're just gonna eat this. Like, there's nothing to do about it. Well, Resistance fleet arrives at Horatio Station in high lunar orbit. Wait, what? Okay, you're the resistance ship. Horatio Station is one of your stations. What is our lunar interceptor here? You are a Medusa Corvette. Okay. I was distracted from everything I was saying by the resistance.
Death to tyrants!
Moving. You're gonna keep up your... Yeah, Xanadu. You're launching for Xanadu. Will arrive on the 10th of May. Oh, zoomed a little too far out there. Xanadu is our high Earth orbit. So the Earth interceptors... if I have you transfer... Yeah, you can't all make it. So, it's the Tarrasque. Like, we can drop the Tarrasque. So if I split fleet and say Vampire, split fleet, transfer to Xanadu, Delta V, you're still plenty of time there. And then I can pull up Sierra 10. You're just Vampire. And then I don't gotta worry about that for a couple of days. We're going to engage the Castor. You have Delta Phi to outstrip us. I can't force your engagement. I'm gonna bid 1 KPS. Romeo 1 is slipping back out to Luna. Belarus. You don't need the oppression. Let's spend some on the environment. The U.S. continues to commit atrocities during war. Also in game. We've got some new orgs. I don't think any of these are things we particularly care about or can have. So, Nijiru, we're gonna switch you. Okay.
Your orders?
G, you. You can buy an extra admin. And then I'm going to, purely to keep an eye on her, I'm going to have you follow this target.
Initiating surveillance.
Your orders?
Where do you need me?
Zero, go ahead. Take a vacation up in New York. Actually, click on New York.
Hunkering down.
What's the up?
Ready for my mission.
Archive, you're fine.
Reporting in.
Adriana. If I wanted you to calm things in the US.
We'll turn down the heat.
Oh, hold on. Before you do that, first defend interests.
Protecting our interest.
Delphi Station. 20th of May. The Earth Interceptors. Well, first, Delphi Station here. Transfer. Yeah, they're just running our resources out. Okay, we can resupply. Close. Transfer Delphi Station. Yeah, they ran our resources out. Vampire, if first I've got to close this. Vampire, if I have you transfer to Delphi Station, you actually can make it. And then I go Earth Interceptors. If I have ships receiving propellant, if I have the Colossus, I don't know what this lock does. Okay, okay, so we don't have enough. We only have enough for one. That's no matter what we do. And Colossus has the most. I'm gonna transfer out the Kerbos. I'm gonna equalize. No, not equalize. That's not what I wanted. I guess we share propellant like that. And then I have split the Kerbos off. We have, you're just, I'm not gonna rename you yet. I'm gonna go transfer. Let me make sure I have the right thing. 5.3 kps. Okay, Earth Interceptors Merge. Share propellant. Oh, the Colossus is the one with all of the propellant. So what I want is to go Earth Interceptors, split off the Colossus, not the Kerbos. We go Sierra 12, you transfer to Delphi. Lowest Delta V expenditure. You'll still make it before them because they're coming from Luna. Vampires completed. We've built construction settlement core.
Securing our control.
Their defend interests. That's good. You're invading people. So now I go Sierra. Wait, what? Merge in vampire. EI2. 5. Oh, you're on a flyby. I was like, why are you sitting like at the sun? I was a little confused there for a second, but no, you're just flying by. Space Science Research Center. Romeo, we're gonna engage. And they're gonna engage with us. The Castor. Oh, let me select both of you. Say target the Castor. The Castor. We're looking at Artemis torpedoes on the cannon. So actually, I'm fine with just saying don't worry, fire off your things, because they have the build. Oh, that's our... Ah! I've not looked at this, and I really... This bug. I'm gonna... Maybe that's the fix? It was marked there as odd. And I'm sliding around this thing, which normally has been giving us problems. So I'm sorry about that. It was an easy fix, apparently. Looks like it was. Oh, both of you. Lock onto your target. Ooh. Mostly looking at these missiles coming in. We've really taken out the Castor. Yeah, it had no missile defense, so it was just... Looks like our missile... Oh! No, we did take a blow there. What's the real damage here? The radiator. Oh. Well, they took out one of ours. We traded, which, considering we had two, was in our benefit, but I see okay, first our you can go back to being called vampire. The Earth interceptors are, well, okay. Our Luna interceptors here can transfer to a ratio. Well, we can kick time back up. Vampire. If I have you looking at Earth's orbit, you can transfer to Guadalupe Victoria. Actually, you shouldn't transfer to Guadalupe Victoria because you need to resupply first.
Mission abort.
Yeah, so that agent we had been following went to ground.
Public opinion is moving in our direction. Wrapping up here.
Long live the revolution.
New army in Tokyo. That's gonna go to humanity first. Humanity first. I mean, either way's correct, but it was just funner to say it the other way. Skunk Works. Yeah, let's open research. Yeah, the E-beam drive I think these might actually become something we use. I'm going to turn down our applications here. I'm going to say these tech guns we're going to get, these rail guns we're going to get, the tech from the railguns we're going to get, is I think probably what I was trying to say. But the operations center, that's what we were looking for. The aliens have arrived in the inner system. They're in the asteroid belt now. Space program needs more mission control. I'm aware.
Where do you need me?
I need you to go to ground. I don't want...
Initiating deep cover.
At your service.
I don't want Exodus
Ready for orders.
killing you when it's unnecessary, like when there's no reason for you to just be sitting out in the open.
Ready for orders.
Axel. Honestly, spend some in command. Actually, maybe I should have had you spend it on admin. Whoops. And you're waiting for 150, right? 150 for untouchable. So the question here is, do we get untouchable and then billionaire, or do we get billionaire then untouchable? I kind of just want to make you a billionaire just because. So we're going to.
Standing by.
Again, I'm treating this game a little haphazardly, even if we're playing on brutal. Okay, let's go... Someone easy to spot in the UAE here.
Surveilling target.
Actually,
At your service.
Brigitte, why don't you pick up that person?
You'll see what they're up to.
Standing by for orders.
There's another person in the UAE here that's much more difficult to spot.
Tracking target.
Ready.
And this is purely controlled by humanity first. Our research, I mean, it's not going to come any faster from me looking at it. So let's at least tick time along before I start looking at dates. 2 months. Hab malfunction. Solar collector. Increase that. Get me the fusion pile.
Going silent.
We're making progress in Canada, in Ottawa.
You
I
found
didn't
nothing
see.
to note.
We lost a ship. We lost the Luna Defenders. Or the Luna Interceptors. Wow. 70% over 69.97. I feel like the game's trolling me. I don't know if
Surveillance
that's...
complete.
Repeat and take me there. New construction, outpost mining complex. Yeah, we can... Settlement. You are turning in water. So, even though this is only a small increase, the fusion pile here costs 20. Or it gives, sorry, the settlement mining complex costs 37 power. Our solar collectors array are currently producing 9. So we will run a deficit 37. We need at least 2 fusion piles, but 1 fusion reactor array will be enough. But we're gonna build 2 because our second one will go to... Wait, hold on. If we build 2, we'll get just enough. I want to build a 3rd. Maybe I should have put them all in a row or something. I have not been setting these bases up in an aesthetically pleasing way.
Public sentiment is increasingly
In
with
any
us.
capacity. Not that it technically
Prepping
matters,
for mission.
but it would make me happier. Sometimes that's all that matters. Someone's here with you, Jacob. Run. Run right now.
Cleaning things up.
We've built the settlement core. Okay, we've got 3 settlement cores and a hab module. So you're gonna go fusion reactor, and you're going to have the same argument, although you're actually going to produce a lot more water. Yeah, let's build them all in a row here. That was 1. You're doing lab. You could actually... How long does the skunk work take? It takes 50 crew. It'll take 90 days to build. Uh, 30 power. So I can go. Got a skunk works over here. I'm gonna put a space dock
4:23 Central Standard Time.
here.
White dot plus EVA decal, and then
Petra base. I'm not gonna upgrade. What I'm gonna do. We're not running low on any of these resources, are we? Technically, the lowest we're running on is the volatiles, but... Okay. I'm gonna let the rest sit here for a while. We're actually losing volatiles at this point. It's gonna start eating our boost. But once those extra mining bases come online, we'll jump right back up. They were going for Vampire. Is that Delphi? Vampire. If I had you transfer Drebanek You can't get there anything resembling a reasonable amount of time. They're going to, yeah. The CIA will require someone to be government. Aren't you no, you're criminal. My bad. Same difference. So you would get 5 administration. Your security would top out. Honestly, you'd probably be the better one. Oh, but if we pick up the CIA, it's going to eat all of our money. Yeah. So what we're gonna have to do layer of spoils to the US and Israel. And then Adriana, you might end up going billionaire route, not because
We'll make things
I think
safe.
it's funny.
What's the up?
More because we might actually need it. Which is funny, it's in its own right.
What's the up?
But
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Jiro, you have multiple choices of who to follow here. Why is this guy so difficult? He's got 25 espionage.
We'll see what they are up to.
Ready to
We'll
go.
follow that woman around. You go follow
Investigating target.
her.
We have got some intel on our target.
He didn't continue.
Person of interest surveilled. Cleaning
Take me
things up.
there. Yeah, we've completed the E-beam drive. So we might consider that for our next. These would also potentially be good choice. I'm going to research them, and I know it's, you know, highly inefficient to research every drive here. It's a thing been
The
warned
people will
against
come to
doing.
our side.
Things are stabilizing.
The uprising is on the way.
But I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh,
We'll
I
be ready
forgot.
for
You
new
have to
orders
go
soon.
to hiding. I don't trust that this person's just working to stabilize Russia, they might be examining you. There might actually be multiple people here. Failed to purge us from Belarus. Hungary has broken this alliance. Yeah, you go visit Scotland.
Going silent.
Ready for my mission.
I mean, this will take cash, but it won't continuously draw it. Actually, it might be a good idea for you to pick this up. What I want is for you to detain this counselor.
Eyes on target.
Confirm our mission. The North Korea has slowly improved again.
Initiating deep cover.
Orbital debris strike. Vision pile, space dock, vision pile, space dock. I'm gonna hold off on rebuilding. Oh.
Okay, leave it on. We can down our gloves now. Okay.
Yeah, we have so little volatiles right now that it's going to actually cost us.
I have new information. Prepping for my next mission.
Laying the groundwork.
We're gonna keep following Daisy
Target
here.
secure.
You have secured the target in Belgium.
Order is returning.
You're untouchable. I know you're... Maybe we can steal something off of her while she's in prison. Hab module.
Checklist and okay, I can.
And then I'm just going to rebuild the vision pile.
Auto 35.
If some ancient race of brilliant, gentle snakemen suddenly crawled from the desert, they would have no rights, no protections. Any idiot with a rifle could turn a miracle into a pair of boots. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee on BBC Newsnight.
Other species now walk among our own. This is a genie we cannot put back in the bottle. Yeah, we have to rewrite things. Our laws presume every sapient person is human. They're coming in with a rival economics. Oh. And you're giving me some control of the Ukraine. There we go, the Ops Center. And the Resisto Jet. Okay, so one thing, let's get working on Hydra diplomacy again. And as for the other thing, I think a supply depot would be a good idea. That way we won't need the space docks at everything, so that you can constantly supply up farms. Remove up to 600. Management research. Project review. Oh, that's pretty cool. Patrol vessels. Let us slightly increase the size of our vehicles, of our spacecraft. I'm gonna get the Hab living quarters. It's cheap. If we were to full send something, so arrival economics, it does improve our chances of getting the techs from it if we spend more in it. Now that we have, let's start with Notre Dame base. These were here anyways. Our power's 115. Operations Center. I mean, the Operations Center... Okay. Let's... Earth Interceptors. Let's close this. The Earth Interceptors are here at Xanadu, which does this need to be in low Earth orbit? Whatever. The operations center is the first thing we're building.
And Gino, we don't see your fan on yet. It'll come on, Bob. Very clock. Okay, is the engage marks marked? Well, they are now. Okay, that's your line.
There's something being worked on. I mean, a lot of things are being worked on. Let's keep time ticking along. Now we're back actually doing our mission and trying to work out diplomacy with Saudi Arabia and Japan. Apparently the Academy and Humanity First are not getting along. Adriana, go ahead, defend
Making
our
things safe for our people.
stuff.
Reporting in.
Ready for orders.
Brigitte, purge Humanity First in Israel.
Terminating the opposition.
Your orders?
Ready for
Nijiro,
orders.
go ahead. Investigate
Initiating
this
surveillance.
individual.
Ready.
Ika, if you went hostile takeover, you're still not getting any good shots. Oh, doesn't... Yeah, being arrested... I guess being arrested doesn't increase the chance of hostile takeover. Okay. I'm gonna say... Why don't you inspire Nijiru?
I'll make sure they're on our side.
At least once or twice. The first cavalry... Go home. Why are... I guess we did ally with India, but why are you sitting troops in Texas? Are you... It's probably because of the China-Mexico war, right? Like, you've retreated from that battlefront and you're just healing up. But, like, you have northern Mexico secured. So why wouldn't you just sit in northern Mexico? Also, we have someone here. I don't like that. But honestly, I have more concerning concerns. They're not gonna take out the US in one day. And they disappeared. You're headed for... Honolulu Station, which we're just not going to be able to protect. You're going to take it out. There's nothing I can do about that. But it is going to free up 3 points of control. You can't do... Okay. Let's close this. Go ship classes, Reaper Block 2, upgrade. If I drop this, if for the E-beam drive, it is an invalid refit. So, oh, the E-beam drive also uses metal instead. We're just gonna have a bunch of different rockets using all kinds of different things. Okay. Ship designer. How clear designer. It's still wanting to do still has all of this locked in. There we go. Interdictor. Magazine, the whole weapons, the same double cannons, utility module. So honestly, if I'm going with we can go with this and really cut down the amount we're spending on fuel, which is to say eating our metals. Maybe I go no side armor. Okay. The side armor cost is actually mostly volatiles. And like it's a lot more volatiles and rare earth metals than it is base metals. That's what they're called. That actually is what they're called. It was the word like I did not think it was. I thought I just was coming up with a close enough term. Nope, got it right. So if I went instead said a Corvette, well, Corvette. Okay. No hole, no nose weapons, double 40mm cannons. So I can actually click compare here and then click the 6-inch. And then if I be similar, muzzle velocity on the 6 inches smaller but does more damage. Intersalvo cooldown is significantly higher, so it actually does. I'm assuming this is damage per strike, which means that this would do significantly less damage over time. And it has shorter range. So, yeah, the 40mm cannon's better. The tungsten resisto jet. Okay. Nerva has an exhaust velocity of 8. Let's just call it 8. And a thrust rating of 12.3. This is... We're giving up thrust rating for exhaust velocity with the tungsten resisto jet. Although I can't refit the Reapers to it, I'm assuming. All of these are chemical. I can't refit the Reapers from the Nerva drive to the tungsten resisto jet. I'm assuming because this is fission thermal. I mean, it's a fission jet. It's a nuclear engine. Uses nuclear power to generate heat for the hydrogen propellant, while this uses electrothermal. But the E-beam drives, we're going to probably make at least a couple of these. Yeah, let's go 8 kps. Let's keep that our standard for in-system ships, for Earth defense interdictors. Maybe we'll raise it later, but for right now, it seems like a good number. We don't have the volatiles to make these, but we'll probably end up with the metals to do so faster than... faster than we end up with the water. The Earth Reapers. Okay, we don't have... Here's the thing. We're going to unlock... It's going to give us the mission control by blowing that station up, but we
Securing
don't
our
have
control.
the
I think we had a breakthrough.
resources to build anything anyways. Callisto, Jupiter. Yeah, they're moving in. We might get direct assistance here soon enough. the port of Sudan. I mean, has this thing been crawling up? No. We have multiple alien megafauna. That's nice. I mean, they're all in Africa. We need them in Europe.
I have new information.
You broke out. That woman. Our military is swapping out. This time not like when they're
Long live
well
the revolution.
destroyed. You can go ahead and keep resisting in Russia. And yeah, we've got to be getting close to building some of our stuff in space.
Culture? Culture is nothing more than a qualitative marketing profile. Whether your line is boots, carbonated beverages, or civilian firearms, your job is to develop products that people will incorporate into their identities so deeply they can't see where their personality stops and our branding begins. Chairman Soren van Wyk remarks during conference call with senior product managers.
The most insidious thing about advertising. Arrival international development. It was good that the protectorate here, they're moving towards things that probably are beneficial to us. More cultural, more economic. The initiative's going to push next. Take me to the Ukraine, sure.
We are in control now. We'll be ready for new orders soon.
We now have full control of Israel. I don't think we've ever had full control. Okay. The alien who's doing this is trolling me. Because now that we're like well on our way to actually seizing control of Ottawa is when they're actually like, hey, let's help you take over Canada. But it'll be next time. It'll be next time that Japan and South Korea form the alliance. Okay, makes sense. It'll be next time that this military occupation finishes. Because we're gonna put a little stop here. Our bases are doing well. They're being built. We've got a couple of ships. Literally just a handful. We're going to have to really consider what engines we use based on our income as our things mature. But we can also send out, and maybe I'll do that just right here. Just probing a handful of asteroid belts, asteroids, rather than inter-system asteroids. Spent all of our boosts doing it, but maybe we'll find an asteroid or two that will actually colonize. Maybe before someone else does, because they're getting snatched up. Oh, they've got things all over the place. So we're gonna have to start fighting for that full system. Series here, one of the bigger ones, has got multiple bases on it. We're gonna need to do a lot of things. The aliens they're just not gonna handle it all on their own. We've got to help them. As Judith was saying, we need to teach them. We need to share our wisdom the same way they share theirs with us. But anyways, as I was saying, all of that's considerations for next time. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.